Hi guys, this is Gus69 from Metal Open Mind Brazil. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'll be showing only self-titled debuts from the 80s and 90s release from bands that disbanded after their debut. So this is actually an entry for Aaron Mutha Alamare, his first contest. Congratulations Aaron, you are doing good. He's a new member of the community, music community, and he's doing a great job. Awesome collection. So for this contest, he wants to see 8 bands with 3 or fewer full-length albums, not counting compilations, live albums or EPs. And as an option, he asked to show hard rock and metal bands, and each artist that has at least one released in the 80s or 90s. So I went through my collection and I start picking a lot of bands with 3 or less releases that disbanded after that. And once I found enough bands that only had one album, I decided to do this as a twist for his team. So with not further ado, I will be showing the total of 10 self-titled debuts from bands with only one release and they were gone. The first one is a cassette tape that I bought on my last trip to US last year. This is a project called GTR with Steve Rackett from Genesis, guitar player, and Steve Howe from Yes and Asia, also guitar player, both great musicians. And this is a sort of super group. They are from Great Britain, of course. It was founded in '85, but they only released this, the only one album. It's good, not their best work from these musicians, but good stuff. GTR. So this is from '86. Now, from '90, No Sweat. This is an Irish rock band. Maybe best remembered for their single Heart and Soul, the first track here. And it was produced by Joey Elliott from Def Leppard. So, No Sweat. I bought this one when I was living in Portugal. Next, we have from '91, Big House. This is a Canadian hard rock band, but in the beginning they were punk influenced. It used to be called as Down Syndrome, but then they evolved for a more hard rock style and changed the name to Big House. So they were based in Edmonton, Alberta. Good stuff. Good hard rock. Big House. Next, we have from '91, Old House. Another one that I bought when I was living in Portugal. It's a British rock band. In the beginning of this band, the guitar player Pete Wills from Def Leppard used to play on these bands. Good hard rock. Old House, awesome cover. Next we have from the same year, 91, King of Fools. This was an alternative pop rock trio. Their style was a mix between David Bowie and Simple Minds. Good stuff. I bought on my last trip to US in California. Very cheap. Next one, a record. Also from 91, Temple of the Dog. Everybody knows this one. The project conceived by Chris Cornell from Soundgarden as a tribute to his roommate's friend, the late Andrew Wood, lead singer of Mother Love Bone. And the lineup included Stone Gossard, Jeff Ament, both ex-members of Mother Love Bone and later Pearl Jam members. Also Mike McCready, also from Pearl Jam, and Matt Cameron, who used to play in Soundgarden and nowadays is playing with Pearl Jam. This also has Eddie Vedder as a guest, providing some lead and backing vocals. Very good album. It was supposed to be only a tribute single and end up being like a full album. Great stuff from the grunge era. What else? War Babies. American band, also from Seattle, fronted by TKO singer Brad Sinsel. They were associated to hard rock, but they had also grunge influences. And this one I also have on vinyl. Good stuff, very good album. Okay. Next, from 93, Halfway Home. This one is what we are listening in the background. I didn't know anything about this. I bought a couple years ago in Rome, Italy, in a record store. It was used. You are listening. There's not here the CD. But as far as I know about them, they used to be a popular live band in Los Angeles, and they had self-released EP before this one, and then this album and nothing else. This is a female singer. Good stuff. Some funky rock songs, but some 70s influence, blues rock, good stuff. I think they used to be a cover band. Halfway Home. Next, from 93 also, Coverdale Page. Everybody knows this one. The only studio album by Whitesnake lead singer Dave Coverdale and former Led Zeppelin guitar player Jim Page. Good stuff. This is kind of a project, one and only released by this duo, Coverdale Page. My last pickup is Pride and Glory. This was released in '94. I bought this I think a couple years ago here in Brazil. It's Zakk Wylde's first self-fronted album. It has like a more southern rock vibe, pretty different than he has been doing after this as a solo in his solo career. So good stuff, Pride and Glory. So that's it. All my 10 self-titled debut albums from hard rock and rock bands from the 80s and 90s, late 80s, and most of them to mid 90s. So that's it. Please go check Aaron Alamare video. He has some very good prizes, sealed records you can choose from Iron Maiden, Manowar, Overkill, Queens of the Stone Age, and also Madonna and Led Zeppelin. Anyway, very good stuff. Please go check his video, do your entry, subscribe to Aaron. He deserves a lot of more subscribers. And that's it. See you soon. Bye bye.